My cherished one, I know the unseen weight you're carrying. I see the way your mind races, trying to calculate every possible outcome of that situation that bothers you right now. But listen closely. There's a danger in letting those unverified thoughts dictate your reality. You've unknowingly been surrendering the very peace I gave you, letting fear paint futures I haven't written, and it's keeping you from walking fully in the moment you're in. I want to show you how to recognize the voice that isn't mine, how to reclaim your peace, and how to find strength not in knowing what's next, but in trusting me right here, right now. Stay close. Listen closely, beloved. Stay with me through these words. I know the entire path ahead. If you truly trust me, then look away from futures I haven't shown you. Let go of what fear tells you is coming. Break the quiet agreements you hold with sorrow. End your acceptance of things falling apart. Shift your focus instead to the hope I planted within you. What I am making firm within you will not break when tested. It is meant to stand strong, filled with my nearness. Understand this clearly now so that believing what isn't true doesn't hold back what comes next. Watch yourself, because fear can make you turn from chances I have set before you, just because they seem new or strange. Now is the moment to cease readying yourself for collapse and begin looking for my kindness. I am leading your steps, and I do not bring sad endings to those I hold dear. Therefore, when fear next paints a dark picture of what's ahead, remember this truth. If it does not resemble me, it is not for you to settle your mind upon. You trade your stillness for trouble whenever an idea not originating with me enters your thoughts. You welcome it, ponder it, and let it make a home in your heart as if it belongs. But it did not come from me. I did not speak those bad results you have silently agreed with. I did not send the foretellings of failure or struggle you have been thinking about. Yet, you have allowed those tales to rule your feelings, shape what you anticipate, and color how you see things with fear instead of confidence. My child, grasp the importance of this. Your inner quiet is not seized from you. You release it by agreeing with specific thoughts. It is not because I am far off or that peace has departed you, but because you have let untrue thoughts govern what I have declared is real. I gave you a quietness the world cannot make and circumstances cannot disturb. But without noticing, you have let it disappear whenever you accept ideas that stand against my nature. When you hear troubling news, your joy lessens. When things move slowly, you quickly assume the worst. When you find stillness, you imagine something is amiss. But where did those notions arise? Not from me. I do not act based on fearful assumptions. I act based on truth. And my truth does not shift with time or feeling. What I have declared remains steady. The stillness within you is broken not by anything I do, but by the ideas you entertain that do not represent me. This is more than a simple habit. It is a deeper exchange. You place trust in ideas that oppose what I have promised, and then you wonder why your inner being feels troubled. The tension you feel within is not because I am delayed. It is because you have put your trust in the wrong location. You trust assumptions more than what I have revealed to you. You listen to the quiet urgings of fear more than my voice. And I am asking you to cease this now. This manner of thinking cannot accompany you into what lies ahead, because what I am making ready requires you to be centered, clear, and completely joined with me. I am showing you how to recognize not only the obvious untruths, but also those that are hidden. Not every untrue idea appears clearly wrong. Some seem sensible, some feel useful, some seem like preparation. But if a thought does not bring quietness, if it does not align with the truth of my nature, then it is not from me. And if it is not from me, it has no authority to tell you how to perceive matters. You are not ruled by thoughts. You carry my presence within you. This means you have the strength to turn away ideas that bring worry instead of stillness. You do not have to welcome every idea that enters your mind. You do not have to explore every fearful chance. You choose which voice your heart will obey, and I urge you to quiet the voices that did not begin with me. This is not about pretending matters are not real. It is about keeping your inner being safe from distorted perspectives. It is about guarding the place where I speak, where I bring ease, where I lead you. I want you to actively dwell in quietness, not just feel it occasionally. I want you to notice when it is departing you and discover where that thought originated that was not permitted by me. You have lived too long treating quietness as something you might possess when I made it essential for you. You cannot fully step into the life I have prepared for you while you continue trusting forecasts that are not true. Beginning now, I am giving you the ability to discern the difference, to examine each thought, to evaluate every thought using the standard of my truth. And when something does not align, do not let it remain. Remove it. You have the right to guard your quietness. You have the strength to keep hold of it. And I want you to begin treating it as the valuable gift it is. Because what I am making firm within you requires a calm heart, a clear mind, and a spirit held steady in my presence, not moved by forecasts that are not from me. So cease releasing your quietness. Not for fear, not for doubt, not for anything I have not spoken. The heaviness you have been carrying was not placed upon you by my presence. That pressure upon your chest, that subtle tension that arrives in the night making breathing difficult, that is not from being close to me. I never put that burden upon your spirit. That heaviness is not a task from me. It is accumulated pain from untrue tales you have believed without knowing. Somewhere along your journey, you began to think you had to keep everything steady, manage what others looked for, and mend problems not meant for you to bear. And now the untruths you have agreed with have become like limits upon your quietness. You are not weary from your journey. I have given strength for that. You are tired from the quiet battles within your mind, fighting against beliefs that did not originate with me. That voice within that tells you you are failing, that you are not enough, that matters are about to collapse. That is not my voice. I do not weigh down those I care for with judgment. I do not lead with tension. I do not speak with a fearful tone. I lift up, I guard, I provide strength. So if your heart feels heavy instead of light, it means something that is not true has settled within. You have built your sense of value on what others think and called it being accountable. You have confused striving intensely with caring for what I have given you. You have mistaken anxiety for being alert. But I am here to set you free from what has been restraining your joy. The heaviness you feel is the outcome of agreeing with voices that make you feel less. And I want to bring an end to that pattern now. You have spent your focus trying to foresee what is coming, as if knowing the next turn would make you feel settled. But I haven't asked you to draw maps of the future. I have asked you to lean on me, the one who is already there. Trust isn't about gripping the outcome. It's about letting me lead you step by step, even when it changes your expectations. You found a false sense of safety in making plans, going over possibilities in your mind, hoping to guard against the unexpected. But I am not looking for your guesses about tomorrow. I am seeking your full reliance on me without conditions. The truth is, when you focus on predicting details, you shift your focus away from me. You begin to rest your weight on your own assumptions instead of on me being right here. You look for safety in pictures you create in your mind instead of in my solid reality. But I didn't make you to exist that way, not tied down by chances, not caught in plans to reduce danger. You don't need to know the weather report to take the next step. You need trust in me to guide your feet. I am not a problem to solve or a code to crack. I am the one who walks beside you. I guide you with a word, not with complicated information. And right now, I am inviting you to turn off the pictures running in your head. All those thoughts about what might happen that only make you feel unsteady and tired deep inside. I want you to see that trying to sort out what you don't know takes away the energy you need for right now. Your purpose isn't to have all the answers. It's to stay close to me with each passing second, each decision, each simple breath. I know that giving up control can feel like losing your grip when you're used to holding the reins. I know it can seem careless not to plan for every possibility. But trusting me isn't being careless. It's actively walking with me. It's choosing courage to step forward even when the path isn't clear far down the road. And that is what I am calling you into now. Stop relying on predictions. They shift. I stay the same. Don't look at how you feel each day to know if I'm near. I am always here. What I tell you doesn't move with the changing world around you. What I have promised isn't held back because things feel unsure. You've let your trust become a response to what you observe instead of being fixed on who I am. And I want to turn that around. I want to bring back a trust that moves ahead even when you don't have every detail in place. The kind that trusts that I am working behind the scenes, even when what is happening now isn't what you thought it would be. I didn't ask you to control when things happen. I asked you to find peace in my knowing. There's a space between knowing what's best and trying to hold on to everything yourself. That space is called yielding. You've been standing right at that edge, trying to step both ways. But now I am pulling you completely over. I am asking you to hand over the part of your heart that thinks being safe means knowing what's coming. It doesn't. Safety rests with me. I am the only solid place for your steps, and I have always been there to hold you if you stumbled. I see what is coming. I know the way to lead you through it. And I don't need you to grasp it all, only to walk with me. You can release the weight of having to have all the answers. You don't need to carry the worry about whether you are prepared. The work I am doing within you right now doesn't ask for you to see ahead. It asks for you to lean fully on me. So, let your talking with me be shaped less by what might happen and more by how you can place your confidence in me in this very moment. Let your days be led not by guesses about tomorrow, but by keeping near to me. I don't need you to figure out outcomes. I need your stance before me. Look toward me. Be open-handed. Let your heart be surrendered. That is where my strength flows. That is where amazing things unfold. And there you will see that I never depended on your arrangements to bring about my will. I only ever needed your agreement. You have spent much time reviewing things that haven't happened, trying to anticipate trouble, as if being afraid could shield you from what you don't know. But all this does is take away your energy from the only time you truly have, this present instant. Concern often disguises itself as wise thought. It looks like prudence. It seems like getting ready. But honestly, it's a robber. A silent one that enters your day and steals what I have given you for right now. A calm spirit, clear sight, a sense of direction, and steady attention. You have come to think that focusing on possibilities somehow protects you from what could occur. But that isn't safety at all. It's weariness for your inner self. What you consider being responsible is sometimes just a fear-driven pattern you've confused with being grown up. And I care for you too deeply to leave you caught there. My child, I desire for you to live completely in the time you are experiencing. Not only partly here, not weighed down in your spirit, not already dwelling in a time that hasn't come. The fact is, what tomorrow holds is not your burden yet. It belongs to me. I am already in your coming days, tending to matters you haven't even started to fear. When you attempt to stand in both today and tomorrow together, your spirit struggles. You weren't designed to bear such a weight. That's why it feels so burdensome. That's why you feel tired before your day even begins. This happens because worry doesn't give you ability. It only removes your energy. You lose your capacity to love completely, to help willingly, to find true peace, to understand my words plainly. All this occurs because your mind is racing forward, searching for problems instead of listening for my direction. Let me tell you again, I give you what you need for today, not foresight for times far away. My path is quiet certainty, not anxious panic. I am here with you now in this exact instant, but your thoughts are somewhere else, already picturing troubles that aren't real yet. You tell yourself you are being cautious, but there is a difference between being careful and being held prisoner. What stays with you isn't useful understanding, it's inner pain. I didn't teach you how to rehearse difficulties before they appear. I taught you how to remain near me. Only here, in this present time, can your spirit receive my strength. Only here can you hear my words meant for today. You can't hear new guidance when your mind is full of guesses about what's coming, and you can't follow where I lead when your focus is fixed on a result you dread. I need you to bring your attention back to this instant. Not next week, not next year, not once you understand everything. Right away. Because my blessing is ready for you today, but you miss it when your attention isn't here. You lose what I have provided for this time by letting your feelings wander into times I haven't planned for you. Don't think worry is helpful. It doesn't make you prepared. It makes you weak. It tricks you with a voice that sounds reasonable but brings confusion. My will is that you trust me to get you ready without bringing you dread. I don't require your worry to work for you. I require you to surrender. This means giving me the concerns you've been holding on to tightly, as if they were helpful things. You don't need these fears to be ready. You only need me, and I am present. I am with you now. I don't change. I know everything that is coming. It is under my watchful eye. You don't need to know what will happen to be kept safe. You only need to remain close to me, because the provision I give, my power, and my gladness are here now, not in the future moments you imagine. So, bring your mind away from tomorrow. It is safe with me, and bring your feelings away from what's coming. I have already handled it. Find your breathing again. Get your energy back by returning to being with me. Remember, your strength isn't in knowing what will occur. It's in putting your confidence in me, right here. There is a boundary to what you were made to handle, and at this moment, you bear more than your inner being was ever intended to bear. You are carrying expectations, outcomes, emotions, and things you don't grasp all at once, and it is quietly wearing you down. You feel this weight each time you wake up breathing hard, each time your thoughts race before you even get up, each time you pretend you're okay because you think others wouldn't understand. But I understand. I see it. I feel the pressure in your chest you can't put into words. And I need you to see clearly. This was never your burden to carry. That kind of weight wasn't made for people. It was always for me to hold. You have pushed yourself ahead as if only keeping going would get you through. You have believed that being strong means handling things alone. but I never required you to show your value by managing everything yourself. I never demanded you control every little detail or protect everyone's emotions. What I requested before and what I ask now is for you to release what overwhelms you and put it under my care. It is not shameful to need help from me, your deliverer. That is why I am here. You have learned to think that surrendering means being weak, but with me, surrendering is where wonderful things begin. Currently, you are burdened by something that lessens your joy, but I provide genuine rest. Not just a pause for your body, but a renewal for your spirit. The kind that takes away unseen burdens and gives you a quietness that is greater than any human understanding. But for this to occur, you need to cease gripping the elements of this journey that are beyond your capacity. My cherished one, your heart's devoted attention to my words honors me. You have stayed with me to hear the truth I have spoken concerning your inner quietness and the burdens you were never meant to carry. This seeking within you is a sign of the work I am already doing. Understand this clearly, for this season requires discernment. I have shown you the path to reclaim your peace, not by knowing what lies ahead, but by trusting me completely in this present moment. This is not merely a suggestion, it is a divine mandate for your freedom. To entertain thoughts that do not align with my nature is to trade the very stillness I have given you, allowing weariness and fear to steal your strength for today. Therefore, let this message resonate again within you. Express your heart's agreement with this truth by actively choosing my voice above all others. Guard the sacred space within your mind, for it is the place where I speak and where your strength is renewed. This is your assignment now, to live fully present with me, discerning every thought by the standard of my peace. You are not alone in this walk. You are part of my faithful remnant, those who choose to hear and obey my voice in these times. As you continue to seek me, know that I have prepared further messages and deeper understanding for you. Return, listen closely, and receive them. I am always with you, surrounding you with my protective peace. Walk in the quiet confidence that comes from releasing what was never yours to hold. You are safe in my presence, now and always.
Claim your abundance today. Scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.